What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another No Hard Feelings Podcast episode. I go by the name of Princess Alexia, but you guys can call me Lex. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. I'm so excited to be back today, guys. I hope you guys missed me because I missed you. Today we're going to dive into some trendy topics. We're going to dive into a whole lot of things with my friend that I met at the streaming university.
Exactly.
So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce her to you guys, and make sure you guys be nice to my homegirl because she's nice, period. Miss COOLITSHAWTY.
Hello, you guys. It is me, COOLITSHAWTY, a.k.a. Anaya, a.k.a. the baddest bitch that ever walked the earth.
Oh, my God. I'm so excited to have you here. I'm excited to have this conversation with you, Bookie, because I have a lot to unfold. I got my handy-dandy journal, which I have a lot of little notes that I took down so I can be able to pinpoint everything that I want to talk about. But, so how have you been? What's going on? What's
been
up?
Good. I've honestly been good. Been grinding. Mm-hmm. You know, ever since we met, girl, we've been locked the fuck
in.
Have. Can I cuss?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
We've been locked in, making content, streaming, you know, living our best lives, looking pretty doing it. Exactly.
Thank you. Speaking of pretty, you look good, girl.
Thank
I like
you.
Your fit.
You know, we have to bring the color.
Up.
Exactly, the gloss. Love a black woman from infinity to infinity.
One thing about my girl, she stay with a fit.
Exactly.
She stay throwing fits, okay?
Throwing all the fits. Exactly.
So let's just go ahead and deep dive into it. So what I like to do with my guests when you guys show up, I just would like to do like an introduction and kind of give the audience a feel of, you know, where you're from, who you are, aside from just being COOLITSHAWTY, AB, Naya, whatever the case may be. Exactly. So let's go ahead and open my handy dandy princess notebook. Just give the audience a feel of where you're from, how you grew up, and things of that sort.
Okay, so I am from... Well, I say I'm from everywhere because my mom was in the military. Mm-hmm. So right now I'm in California. I used to live in North Carolina, then Georgia, but I was born in South Carolina. So when people ask me where I'm from, I've been in California for a long time, but I don't claim California.
South Georgia, California.
Right, exactly. I'm from everywhere. I'm an only child. My mom's only child, you know, military brat, daddy's girl, all of the above. So I am a little bit spoiled, but it's okay. Once I grew up, they were like, girl, you got it. Yeah. Do whatever you got to do. But they still love me, so.
Okay, and so at what point did you get into, like, the, what do you call it, social media world, influencer world?
I would say I was always, you know, wanting to be behind a camera. Like, I had an HP, what is it called, the HP laptops.
Oh, yeah.
I would be recording myself on there. I would be playing Sims all the time. I love me some Sims. I would literally, that's all I would do. And, like, fashion was always my thing. I literally be in the emoji outfits, you know, the emoji track.
Yeah.
And I had the Adidas shoes on. The Adidas shoes, you know, the ones with the wings that are blowing up right now.
Yes.
Girl, I had those.
Oh my God, those are fire.
Literally, like I had those before anybody else. After I moved from South Carolina and North Carolina, I went to predominantly white schools, so it's not like I was probably like in high school.
They would never wear something.
No, they was literally even in middle school. It was more, you know, diverse.
Right.
But I show up wearing my bare Adidas, the colorful ones. They literally look at me and laugh. They're like, "Girl, what does she got on?" You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Oh, okay. So now y'all wearing them."
Exactly.
Right. So nobody really had anything in common with me. Like, we had stuff in common, but, like, the things that I really, really loved, nobody else was doing that, for real. So it took me a second to find my people, especially in high school. I used to jump around from friend group to 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 friend. Like, and I can I can be with any friend group. I know how to adjust, and not even adjust myself, but, like, everybody loves me.
Right.
But, like, do I love everybody?
We have to see.
That's the tea.
I think that, well, let me ask you this. Do you think that was a little bit more easier for you going through with what you like to do? Because sometimes I feel like with me, with the things that I like to do, like I said, I never surrounded myself around people. Like, my friends we like to shake our ass in the club and do things that. Right. They don't do the whole social media and the whole, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's kind of hard to be able to decipher what life you want to live or what you want to do. So do you think that it was a little harder for you in that sense, or was it easier for you not having friends around that did the same thing as you, to where, you know, to get you to where you're at today, basically?
I feel like even though I didn't have friends around me that did the same thing I did, I still made like little vlogs and stuff, and I posted them on YouTube in high school. And I would just like, me and my friend groups, they were all funny. So I feel like I would just set the camera up and then, you know, just get
natural.
exactly. But none of them were really focusing on like, oh, let's do this, let's do that. And honestly, I kind of wasn't either. I was just doing it for fun. It wasn't really until I got like I blew up a little bit on TikTok, and then I was like, okay, I started doing that by myself. Okay. But when it came to like other people, I wasn't really bringing other people into what I was doing on TikTok, basically.
You kind of learn how to separate
I separated it, yeah.
While we're talking about it, so what exactly do you do?
See, every time somebody asks me this question, I say everything, but I'm trying to like narrow it down to where it's like a simple answer. But I feel like I'm not simple. That's why I can't. So I feel like when people ask me and I'm like, oh, well, I do everything, but it's like, okay, everybody says they do everything, but I genuinely do everything. Like I've been doing the same things since I was little, like making clothes. I love decorating, interior design. That's what Sims got me, you know, doing. That's what I'm in school for. I love cooking, like just any type of, especially me being an only child, anything that I could get into as a hobby and turn that hobby into just like skills, I guess, because you can have a hobby and not really do it, you know? Like, and I love painting. There's just like, I literally can do anything. I know how to mount a TV. Damn.
I texted her the other day. I'm like, oh, we were supposed to go link and do content. She's like, oh, wait, I have to do somebody's lashes. I'm like,
she's like,
you do lashes? Like,
yeah, I'd even be forgetting that I do stuff like lashes, hair, nails, like anything you could possibly think of. If I don't know how to do it, I will learn how to do it. Like, I just love doing shit.
I think that's the beauty of it. I think that's what I like the most about you is that you're open to do anything. And you're actually really good at it too. Like, she's very, very helpful when it comes to like, how can I say this? Like, when it comes to being knowledgeable about certain things, she's very knowledgeable and knows like the ins and outs about for real, like about a lot of things. And it's very helpful. And I feel like you just need people in your life like that to where you have to always be willing to learn as well too. And you also need people in your life that are willing to teach you. And I'm just kind of thankful that, you know, that we started to build a bond. Exactly. So I want to know more about your story.
Okay.
You told me where you grew up. You told me what you do. You know, you gave me a little bit of insight or background about you. Your why.
My why. So I would say struggles that I had to go through to get to who I am. Definitely shout out to everybody that is going through any type of mental illness because it is not easy.
It's not easy.
Especially if you like do it by yourself. So me, only child, obviously my parents didn't have the best relationship, but you know, we all still lived in the same house type of situation. And it's just like, it was just a lot, you know, growing up with my dad, my mom's being deployed, my mom financially supporting us, my dad not really, no, he was more mentally supporting my mom financially, and then having to be in the middle and both of them are like, choose. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, it was a lot mentally, and especially not having a close relationship with your mom as a woman is also very difficult. So obviously you can go to your dad about things, but it gets to a point. Like my dad is like, don't be wearing that. Don't be doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He wasn't strict, but he's a dad. You know what I'm saying? And my mom was, you know, girl, wear whatever you want. But like, that was really it. So it was just a lot to go through, and not having a sibling to, you know, relate to with the situation, and also having friends around me, you know, predominantly white area, everybody's parents are chill.
Exactly.
Like everybody's parents are like, you know, kumbaya. So when I'm talking about it, they're like,
I'm the cool
girl,
mom.
I can't help you. My parents are not, you know, like my parents are together, happily married, So me having to do that by myself, and like no therapy, no medication. I literally had like severe depression. Like when I got diagnosed, I told my mom, she was like, oh. I was like, oh, what do you mean? Yeah. I was like, what do you mean? Oh, like, okay. So that reaction, and then also, you know, some black parents don't believe in that, and they don't believe in depression and all that other stuff. But my dad, my brother has been through the same thing, so my dad understood. So I kind of had to give him more as to why I was the way that I am. So that's just what I had to go through. And it was also like feeling like I didn't have anybody else friend-wise. Like, people are your friends, but they're not. Like, my dad taught me people are your acquaintances until they actually prove to you that they are your friend. So everything combined, I felt very alone. I felt like I couldn't really express myself because I didn't have anybody to support me that much. I wasn't really opening up that much. So there was definitely a point in my life where I was very like, didn't want to get out of bed, crying all the time, very depressed, whatever. So me being able to like, no, I was literally having like anxiety attacks the second I woke up.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to think.
Exactly.
And my body was like, girl, go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, it was so bad. And I'm so happy that I like, and that was going on for like years. It wasn't just a week, a month. Like, I had to go through that for a very long time. So I'm very proud of myself for being able to get out of that. Somebody asked me, I think the other day, they were like, how did you even like do that by yourself? And I'm that's
what I was gonna ask
I don't even know. Like, it took a lot of trying to control my mind, because especially depression and anxiety. Depression is like what your body feels, but anxiety is also what your body feels, but it's also your brain. Yeah. And like, that is a deadly mixture. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to get
no,
through that.
Literally. Yeah. So like the anxiety attacks, all this other stuff. I also like had to cut out a lot of what I went through, so I can't even remember how I really did it, because I had to like block out a lot of shit. Yeah. And it's not even like I went through the most terrible things in the world, but like, you can't really compare your situations to other people's, because everybody's life is different and everybody can handle certain things. God gives, what is it? God gives his toughest
battles to strongest soldiers. Yeah.
So I did my battle. I don't really know how I got through it, except for really controlling my brain and building self-confidence. I've always had self-confidence, but you know, depression and anxiety will make you think that you don't.
Rob you of that.
Exactly. So I really had to build myself back up and be like, I don't give a fuck what other people think. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say or anything like that. I don't care if I feel alone, because I have myself and I have God. That's all that matters. And I have parents that care for me, even though there might be shit going on. But like, you know what I'm saying? They support me. And yeah, you just gotta believe in yourself, basically.
Yeah, I love that. Exactly. So you mentioned that you have a brother, and you have siblings on your mother's side, right?
My dad's
your
side.
Dad's side.
Yeah.
So what's your relationship with them? Like, where were they in those times? Not, you know, they could have been going through their own things as well too, but where were they?
I'm like, it's not like I'm not close with my siblings, but the last time I saw my brother and my sister, I think was 2 Christmases ago. And before that, I didn't see them since like, basically since I was born. Like, I never really saw my siblings that much.
Oh, you guys don't know each other like that?
Well, we do, but we don't.
Okay.
Like, we are not that close. Me and my sister are close, but they're not like, we didn't grow up together, so they don't really know what I've gone through until like I maybe opened up about it, maybe my freshman year of college, possibly. And it wasn't even like a whole deep dive. So like, they don't know anything that I've really been through, except for the stuff that has happened with my parents. So besides that, they don't really know about like boy stuff, friends stuff. You know what I'm saying? They don't know about any of that. It's just family drama.
Do you think that you kind of resent them a little bit for not being there?
No, because they didn't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they didn't know about anything that I was going through, honestly. And, you know, I'm in California. They're in South Carolina. My sister has 3 kids.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
They
have their
own
kids? Life. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I love all of them.
Aww.
Big auntie.
I remember I became an auntie at 17 years old. I was turning 17, turning 18.
Yeah, I think same.
I was pissed.
Why?
Because I'm the youngest. And then my older sister goes and has a baby, and now I have to share. And then my mom was like obsessed with the little fucker. So it's like, bruh.
That's how my dad is with because my sister just had her first daughter. She was born the day before me.
Oh my, yeah, I remember.
And so my dad is like, obviously I'm not a little girl anymore. My sister's not a little girl anymore.
That's
so he'll literally just like be playing with her, like, you know.
Does he
has his baby girl back.
Give her back?
No, literally. He's like, he has his baby girl now, another one.
Your sister has to beg, like, Dad, can I have my baby back?
No, literally, she's like, take her.
Yeah.
No, literally, she's like, take her. Just take all the kids.
Do you think that was like your turning point, like after you got through that, or like once you felt like, okay, this depression is over? Do you think that's where you skyrocketed? Like, where would you say like you took off?
I would say, I think my junior year of high school, when I started, you know, gaining more followers and attention on TikTok for just like my hair. I'm always changing my hair, you know, showing off my outfits, showing off my room. Like, that's when I started getting more like support. But, obviously after that, I still dealt with shit. I got in my first actual relationship, and then that just fucked me up. And then I had to go through that. I felt like I was going through hell all over again. Yeah. And then once I got to college and I moved out of my hometown is when I was like, girl, you have no reason to be worried about anything. Like, everything is over there. You are here now. So, like, it was definitely good that I could separate two lives and just start a whole new life in college. Yeah.
I think that you being strong and you not, like, using any substance or any, like, alcohol or medications, whatever, through that process, I feel like that's what probably got you to that point to where you were able to, like, make that switch. Like, okay, I know what it feels like to be in this, predicament, so now let me see what it feels like to be in this predicament. So I'm actually proud of you for doing that, because it's not easy. Like, I have been through, the whole anxiety, depression type of thing. It's times where I literally would, like, throw up just for going to meet somebody. Like, even me, like, the whole Stream University thing, it's like, I understand how that could feel. So the fact that you were able to, just make that abrupt switch is, like, very good. And I'm proud of you for that.
Thank you. I feel like it was easy because I know who I am. It just got to the point to where I was surrounded by a bunch of people that made me forget. So that's why I was like, it's not like the real me was gone. It was just under. Yeah. So it was like, girl, you know who you are. And now you're not surrounded by people that feel like you're not who you are. So get the fuck up.
Exactly.
Get up and get back to what you need to be doing. Because I was always, bubbly, da-da-da. And then once I got to high school, I was like, okay, I'm still doing it. But there was still points where I would go home and, like, cry. But I'm at school and I'm like, I'm like, hey,
exactly.
I'm not depressed.
I feel like it's dark humor. I have really
dark humor.
Oh my god, I can literally, like, hey,
exactly,
like,
and then go home and, like,
and, like, unwind. Not even home. When I get in that car,
no,
like,
literally in the bathroom or something. Like, I'll go to the bathroom, cry, and they'd be like,
exactly.
You need to walk in.
From going through that and from being who you are today, what do you think people's biggest misconception of you is?
I feel like people think that I feel like people think that I'm not rude, but, like, aggressive. And I don't really like being called aggressive or, like, an angry black woman.
Yeah.
Like, girl, don't piss me off. Like, I'm just very passionate, and I feel like the fact that I have a deep voice doesn't help at all. Like, it does not help at all. So I feel like they're like, when I show passionatism, if that's a word, or if I'm, like, really, out there or something, people might passion. Yeah, like, if I'm out there or something, I feel like people think that I'm, like, aggressive depending on what it is. I don't know.
When I first met you, it didn't give aggressive. It didn't give angry black woman.
Right.
It gave serious.
Yeah.
It gave stern.
Yeah,
it gave
exactly.
responsible.
Exactly.
It gave all of those things,
Exactly.
And I think sometimes people misconstrue that with angry black women because they're not serious about their craft.
Exactly, they're not. I don't know. Sometimes I think if I didn't go through the things that I went through, if I had a better relationship with my parents, or if I had better friends growing up, where would I be? You know what I'm saying? If I didn't go through the worst, would I be better? Or am I going to get better because I went through the worst? You know what I'm saying? So I try not to think about what could have been, because I'm here. Like, I went through everything that I went through for a reason. So we're going to get to where we need to be.
Yeah, and I think that, back to the whole misconception, I think with your attitude, or with not even attitude, with, like, with your attitude, with how, like, you demeanor. Are, personality, your demeanor, I think that never changed that. Like, I think that's just what makes you you. Exactly. Yeah, and I feel like if you didn't have that sternism,
exactly.
We making words up.
No, literally,
have that sternness, or if you didn't have, like, that drive and ambition, you wouldn't. There's people like me who kind of need that. Who's to say you didn't have that? I probably wouldn't been doing what I'm doing today. Exactly. So I feel like people need that in their life, and the people that are not accepting that of you, or being as supportive of that, don't need to be around. Because they're scared. Bombs. Yeah, you're scared of success. No, that's what it is.
Literally.
Yeah. Okay, and Sean, we're gonna play a little game. It's called No Hard Feelings. I'm gonna ask you a few questions. So the first question is, and I want you to answer it with the most, you already are straightforward. So period. Do you feel like there's somebody you owe an apology to, or somebody that owes you an apology?
Oh, of course, a bunch of people. We're gonna get into that. Like, do you have how much time do we have?
Oh, girl, we got time.
Like,
baby.
okay, wait. Somebody that I owe an apology to, I would say my mom.
Okay.
Because
why?
I feel like even though. No, we gonna make this short and sweet.
Okay.
I feel like because we've been through so much, and me and my mom are the same fucking person. So I feel like that's why we butt heads. No. She's a Aries, I think. Or
my
Pisces.
mom is an Aries.
Yeah, but like we're literally the same person. Even though she didn't raise me, we're the same. Like she's very stern. She's very on top. She don't play about. And she was in the military.
Yeah.
So having a military mom, you gotta be strong, bitch. You have to be strong. So I feel like just because the stuff that we've been through together and like the negative stuff, like I definitely could have been nicer, but like so should she could have, you know. So
the Bible says honor your parents as they are supposed to honor you.
Exactly.
It don't say verbatim that, but it says
no.
That.
Yeah. So I'm like, I acted the way that I acted. I don't regret anything that I've done, but I definitely apologize because I wish it never needed to be like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like my mom is the only person that everybody else.
Mom, if you're watching and supporting,
no, literally,
she says she loves you and she's sorry.
I love you and I'm so sorry. Wait, who owes me an apology?
Oh, let's get into that.
Let's not forget. Okay, who do I feel as if? My ex, first of all, because he literally, like, I never told my dad about any boy that I have been with. Yeah. And literally, when we broke up, I drove to my dad's job and I cried in the parking lot to him for like 10 minutes. Okay. So me and him were together. Like, every time I talked to a dude, I never really told my dad about it because my dad is serious. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if I know that this isn't going to go anywhere, I don't want to tell my dad about it. You know what I'm saying? So I would rather wait. But me and him were like so deep into it to where I was like, I need my dad. Yeah. So then I went to him. I literally drove, like, I didn't go to school that day because I didn't feel good. And then I found something out and I literally drove to my dad's job. He came out. I was like, he was so confused because he didn't know that I was talking to anybody like that. So I literally like explained everything to him, and he was literally holding me in the parking lot, and I was crying for 10 minutes. And then that was spring break, and I had to sleep in the bed with him that entire spring break. And then I got this tattoo.
What is that?
It is based like earth growing and then koi fish. It resembles something, but this is my first tattoo.
It resembles something.
It resembles something. My brain is not all the way there right now. It resembles something. Look it up. I don't know, but I got this because I was like, you need to get up, girl. Why are you crying over? Like, this is bad. I have to sleep in the bed with my dad for a week. Me? Yeah. I'm a junior in high school. Why am I sleeping in the bed with my dad?
I'm still daddy's girl.
No, I'm still daddy's girl at the end of the day. But girl, get up.
Please, yeah.
Girl, get up. So I got this, and then I went back to school.
Was your dad cringed out, or was he like
no,
sad
he was
you?
sad.
Oh, okay.
Because he's never seen me cry like that over somebody that wasn't my mom. Literally. So he was like, you know, and then he was starting to get tired of it. He was like, you need to stop crying. You need to stop crying. No, literally. He was like, you need to stop crying. That boy don't care about you. Yeah. Like, he was the supportive.
It becomes secondhand embarrassment to
literally.
Dads.
He was like, you need to get up. Literally.
Next question for our No Hard Feelings game. Give me 2 unpopular opinions.
Like, everything I think is an unpopular opinion.
Give me your most unsolicited opinion that you feel like people would be like, girl, nobody asked you for that.
No, I think everything I say is facts.
Yeah.
So
everything is factual.
Everything is factual, literally.
Out of your friend group, who do you think is the funniest?
Me.
What's your toxic trait?
I feel like I'm not controlling, but I love to like be in control, and I feel like I should let go sometimes. Is that a toxic trait?
No, I wouldn't say it's toxic. It's toxic to you because you feel like it's something that you need to take care of. Yeah, be better at. I wouldn't say it's toxic because, like I said earlier, some people need that.
Yeah, that's true.
Biggest pet peeve.
Besides sassy men, I don't like when people chew loud. It bothers me. Smacking gum. Like, it's just like, I understand, but it gets to a point.
Yeah.
It gets to a point. Stop popping the gum. No, stop popping the gum. Like, you can do it maybe once or twice, cool, but like multiple times, I can't. It bothers me so much. And people that snore. Just any type of noise that is just like constant and it's not, it irks me so much.
You guys can probably tell right now her personality is like, stiff on a nigga. No,
it is.
On a nigga.
It is.
Okay, so now we can get back into Stream University. If y'all don't know, I met my girl at Stream every university applications, this is number 1.
Exactly.
In the street
this
where you
is number
lying.
2.
This is number 2. This is number 1. And then we got number 3 too. But this number 1, number 2, number 3.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Let's talk about this experience.
Girl, so
from Thursday to Sunday.
From Thursday to Sunday. So basically, I already applied. I literally, like, before Thursday, my entire week was Stream University. Like, I would wake up. I had to come up with the whole skit that I was doing. It took me 3 days to edit it and, like, record it and do, because I did different personalities with my thing, so I had to switch, whatever.
That was cute.
Thank you. I was like, I wanted to do something. Everybody was doing whatever. Mm-hmm. So Thursday comes. He posts. My friend actually sent me the in-person thing, and I was like, ugh. Oh my gosh, I have to go. But mind you, I did not think that people were going to be lining up outside. So I look at my Instagram and I see Thomas. This nigga's like, we already here. I'm like, oh.
First person I seen was Isaac. And I was like, okay, that's one person.
Yeah.
Maybe I can, like, you know.
Right, exactly. So I'm like, I saw Thomas. I text him. He's not answering. Obviously, I was on stream. I'm like, save me a spot. Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, no, I'm not going to save you a spot, whatever. I'm like, oh, my gosh. I'm like, should I come? Like, I think I should just go.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, like, it was like 20 minutes away because it was 12 o'clock at night when I saw people were outside already on Thursday. So I got all my stuff. I got dressed. I pulled up. I was like, okay. Period. I did not expect for me to be out there for the next 4 days. Literally,
I was go back home.
No, I went back home Thursday morning, or no, Friday morning. Mm-hmm. Mind you, I'm over here like, oh, okay. My brain was so confused. I thought that after Thursday was Saturday.
Oh my God!
I thought I got 2 more days, girl. I looked at my phone. It said 1 o'clock in the morning Friday. I was like,
are you serious?
Like, oh,
that was literally me on Friday, because I came on Friday. That was me on Friday, and then
you thought the next day was Sunday.
Yes, yeah. I'm like, oh, streaming. Okay, cool. It's
tomorrow. That's how I thought too.
Said, oh.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I gotta go home and get my stuff, and like, I need to like get food and all this other stuff. So I went home Friday morning. I got everything charged up, all my devices, whatever. Took a shower. I got my outfit to sleep in, and I got my outfit to wear when I saw Kai. Yeah. And I literally made pasta. I wasn't planning on leaving the fucking line. I made pasta for me to eat.
Yeah.
And I got snacks. I got drinks. Whatever. I went back to the line. We had a whole little whoop-de-whoop, whatever. At some points, I did sleep in my car because it was too loud outside. Mm-hmm. And then that's when it ended up getting shut down because the police was like, y'all are nowhere near where it's going to be. And I was like, oh. And then everybody was like, oh, Isaac, blame Isaac. The police was like, blame Isaac. Because they were doing too much.
Us being not where I knew I was nowhere near, but I knew I was at that college.
Right.
Come 6 o'clock in the morning, I can go where I need to go.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what happened. So basically on Friday, I got there around like 5, passed out some pizza. I wasn't going to stay. Sita was like, girl, stay. Like, stay. I'm like, okay, I'll stay. So I passed out the pizza. I'm like, okay, but I need to go home. I need to put my baby to bed. I need to get dressed, all that type of stuff. Yeah. I come back. I go to Walmart. I buy a chair, a good chair.
Yeah, exactly.
Snacks, all type of stuff.
Blankies.
I go to she goes to sleep first. She comes back at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to my car. I go to my car, 5 o'clock in the morning. I come back, my chair gone, my purse gone. That purse right there. They took it. And they gave it to the police, though, and left all my money in there. But they took my snacks, my weed, my tray, my chargers, my tripod, everything. So I was like, okay, you know what? But come Sunday, when we go to the gas station, and come Sunday, we go back inside. It was so easy to just drive from the gas station, park, and then go. That's when they took the barriers down, and everybody was able to just go in.
Oh yeah.
But by the time I went in, it was like a whole line. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, girl, you were late.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me say one thing.
I think I was like 20 minutes late.
Yeah.
Because it was like 6 o'clock when I got there.
Late.
Yeah.
Because mind you, I was scoping out the day before. Me and the homies, we literally scoped out every single possible way to have, like, because he didn't tell us where it was, so we were trying to figure out where it was going to be. We were treating this shit like it was like the Hunger Games. Mm-hmm. We were ready as fuck. We were literally ready to hide on campus and like do all this stuff so we could get first. But then they started kicking people out, And then they figured out that, well, we figured out it was at the gym, but there was already people lined up. And I'm like, I hope y'all kick these people out because I want to be first.
Right.
So when the night came, there was people still on campus, but I was trying to figure out how to get there before everybody else.
So you weren't at McDonald's?
No, girl. I was in my car.
See,
I didn't go to McDonald's.
The police kicked us out because I was parked in my car in the school. And we were at the vending machine, me, Sita, and one of the dudes. And we were at the vending machine. And, like, you know how in the back parking lot, it's like you go up and then it's like a vending machine right here, but you can see, like, there's a little mirror. Yeah. They were looking at us through that. We didn't see them, but they can see us through the reflection. So they're like, hey, we just start running. So when we get to our car, the police is pointing towards my car. You already know what you know my shit. So I'm like, no, you're like, so I start walking away. I'm like, they're like, hey, you guys have to go. Like, they were, shout out to the police at that school. They were being so nice to us because they knew that we were hungry. We wanted it.
Yeah, exactly.
He was like, I'm sorry, you can't. I'm like, please, I'll just stay in my car. Like, I'll just sit in my car. He was like, no. And you honestly can't park here. And I was like, fuck. So I'm like, Sita, follow me. So she follows me. We go out, and that's when we go to McDonald's because there was nobody else in the school. We kept trying to go. We went inside the school and to check, and nobody was in there. Yeah. So we went to McDonald's. Sit at McDonald's from like 10. It was some good content going on.
There was a lot of
content.
People,
Everybody was live. It was like a little McDonald's party.
It was.
McDonald's didn't even care either. They were like,
they don't give a fuck.
Everybody was being so cool. Yeah. And so I pulled out. It was like around 2 o'clock. I'm like, 2 o'clock. I still got my clothes on from yesterday. My mom lived 20 minutes away.
You're like, let me go change.
Let me go take a shower really quick.
Right.
I got my clothes. Cause I was just going to change my clothes. I'm like,
take a little shower.
Everybody's sleeping right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go shower, come back. And then that's how I got, by the time I parked.
That's how you got.
And I was about to walk to the school. I seen the barriers.
They were like, gone.
Yeah. So then I went back to my car and went back to the handicap in the back of the school. And then I walked right, like, I just walked straight.
Yeah.
I can hear, woo! I'm like.
You're like, how's people
It's
here?
Literally 6:02.
No, girl, I was like, I was in front of the school, but the cops kept coming, and I was like kind of getting a little scared. So I literally walked around the entire perimeter of the campus behind the school where the student housing was. I walked up all these stairs that was behind right where the gym was, but it wasn't actually on the campus. I literally
all the stairs, and there was like a parking lot right there.
It was like the student campus, and then there were stairs that lead out of the student campus, a street, and then the school. It was behind. I wasn't even anywhere. I was in the abyss. Like, there's the school, there's the parking lot, the parking structures, the parking lot, the student campus. I walked all the way around, and I literally hid on the stairs. Like, I was sitting on ants.
Oh, my God.
I hid there for, like, 3 hours because I didn't know. People were telling me that they weren't going to have people allowed to come in until, like,
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. People were already there.
6 and 5.
Yeah. And my dumbass was just by the stairs because the other dude was like, oh, no, don't go yet. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. And I see people just running across, jogging, dilly-dallying, people that weren't even a part of it.
What I didn't want to happen, though, I felt like I could have, went through the school and stuff because the police we were playing with them at a point in time. Hide and seek tag and shit like that. No, literally. What I didn't want to happen was we fuck it up and Kai be like, no, I seen this. You was doing this. Like,
right.
I get that you're here for this, but I don't want you coming to mess things up or vandalize the school just because, because then it falls on him. Yeah. So I was like, I was overthinking it too much, honestly. I'm like, I don't want to get in trouble. The police say, okay, nobody can come no more. Because there was a point in time where they were like, if you guys come back into school, we're going to cancel the whole event.
Yeah. They were just doing that to be scary. They were literally just doing that to get people to leave. Literally, because I don't think they were going to do any of that. And also, they weren't getting paid because when the line came, what were they doing? Nothing. And they were like, because we're not getting paid. So they was just doing that to be scary, to be honest.
But honestly, they're just mad because they're not ambitious enough like us.
No, literally, the dude was like, what's fun about this? I'm like,
do you have kids? Ask your kids, do they know who Kai Cincinnati?
No, literally. He literally, and like the police knew me by my name.
Really?
Yeah. They were like, hey, Anaya, you're back. And I was like,
oh my God.
I wasn't even doing anything for them to like, but yeah. After that, I ran my ass to the line. I saw the dude that I was cadoodling with to construct a plan, and he was in the front of the line.
That's
and then
the one
after
that made
that,
the papers? What's his stream? The paper that we had to sign.
No, not him.
What's his handles? Do you know who he is?
No, I don't know.
Oh my god, I wish I could find him. He's so funny.
I don't know who that is.
He's like, you're signing your soul away. I'm like, don't say that.
For the first 50 people.
Yeah.
Bye. No, I wasn't even there when that was happening. I was on the way though.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, and then after that, when the line was already there, and then they made people get into another line, that's when all hell broke loose.
Yeah.
Like, I was happy because that moved me to the front.
That moved us, yeah.
That moved me to the front. But everybody was so pissed. People thought it was a scheme to get everybody out of the line. I don't know. I feel like they were not expecting everybody to be there so early because the other ones, I think that the barriers were already there, but I don't think they were expecting everybody to already be on campus, and there was too many people to where they couldn't even tell anybody to get off campus at that point.
Yeah, they couldn't.
They couldn't.
And there was already a line. It's already daytime.
Yeah.
It's already, it doesn't matter if it's 8 o'clock or not.
Yeah.
I found his name, Curtis. Shout out to Curtis. Shout out to Thomas. And shout out to the other dude. I can't remember his name. I'm going to look him up too. Shout out to you 3 boys, 3 men.
Yes.
Because if it wasn't for them, Naya,
we would not.
I don't think we would be where
I wouldn't have been there if Thomas didn't
and Thomas, shout out to you. He literally helped me with my Twitch. I was like, interviewing him because I can't interview everybody in line. He was like, you need to do this, you need to twist that, turn that off. I'm like, I just felt so loved and so supported from everybody because I feel like everybody was doing the same things.
Yeah, literally.
And my whole motive to come was to be around people that are doing the same thing as me.
Yeah, exactly. I felt supported by my little group. Everybody else.
Yeah, everybody that was pushing and
everybody
stuff
that was
like
pushing and being rude. There was definitely a lot of people out. Everybody that was stealing, everybody that wasn't listening. Everybody that was.
She literally walks to the back of the line. Hey,
no, y'all! I literally
like,
yelled at everybody to get in line.
These motherfuckers ain't gonna listen, but
they did. They literally did because I literally went up to the people that were coordinating it because they were telling us to back up. Mind you, if we back up, then they're going to keep pushing us forward. And I'm like, can you guys just tell the people in the back of the line to back up? Like, I feel like that's
way better.
Yeah. And they literally was like, just shooed me off. And I was like, I think I came to you. And I was like, should I go tell people to back up? And you're like,
I'm like, if you want to.
I was like, if you want to. And I'm like, fuck it. I just need to do it. Like, I need to stop asking people for if I should do something or not.
Just do it.
And I literally went back there. I was like, everybody back up. Like, because they were like,
and it worked for a little bit.
It worked for a little bit until we got to.
No, it wasn't the police. It was Kai's security.
No, they did came and do it.
They came in.
They, like, I was telling everybody to back up, but then it got to a point in the line where these people did not give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, whatever. And then there's, like, people sitting down, and he was like, oh, you should be nicer. And I'm like,
nice for what to these niggas?
Literally.
Like, they're not listening.
You
guys, I actually want to see this man. I actually want to show him my craft.
I literally told them, I'm like, I'm in the front of the line. I don't have to be helping you guys. And it's not even like I was doing it just for myself. If they were saying you have 30 minutes to get in a straight line or we're shutting it down and nobody's listening, y'all not gonna fuck my shit up or y'all shit up. I'm like, do y'all want to see him or not? We're gonna see him. There's so many seats in that place that everybody's gonna see him. Even the coordinators were saying everybody here is going to see them. You guys just need to get in a line. And that's what I was telling everybody in line. People were literally DMing me saying thank you for yelling at everybody.
Oh, wow.
Yes, they found my Instagram and they were like, thank you for yelling at everybody to get in line.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, how am I able to do this? But yeah, once Kai's security came,
they came
they're like, listen, you
back
need to
up, back up. I'll say, oh.
I was like, oh.
I was happy though because I was like, yes, they're about to get back.
No, literally, everybody shut up.
No, the guy that was yelling at you, I'm going to tell you something. Not yelling.
No.
The guy that was arguing with you, I got pissed off. The boy with the dreads and the gray.
Oh, yeah, the one that was next to us?
The reason why I was getting pissed off because they were pushing so bad. This man was standing his ground so much. This is my buttocks.
Yeah.
And this is his genitals.
I
literally was like,
you're like, get your fucking back the fuck away.
No.
No, literally.
I was like, ew. I literally had to move back and I went like this to like, and you can see, and then that's when he was like, sorry, I'm not doing that. Like, you kind of are.
Yeah, you kind of are.
If you just back the fuck up.
Literally. And like, he wasn't even there. Like, we were perfectly fine.
Everybody was seeing Curtis and Thomas, and they were trying to be cool with them and running to the top.
Yeah.
And then it was this one older guy. Pissed me the fuck off.
The one that had the mask on?
No, he had glasses.
The glasses.
And he was kind of like heavy set. He was an older guy. Like he had to be in his 40s. Did he have
like a belt?
Yeah, and he had on pants.
Yeah.
He pissed me off too. He like looking stupid. You know how when you catch somebody doing some dumb shit and they don't want to argue, but they're just like,
yeah,
like you just looking.
You just know you're not supposed to be there because we were all in the barriers. We at least got in the barriers, and then somehow, some way,
they were still
there's the barriers. people started coming on this side and scooting in, trying to get behind the barriers.
It wasn't until they let us through, me, you, and Curtis, until they let us through the barriers, like when they fixed it up, that's when the line started to kind of like, okay.
Yeah, to get in control. But besides that, we were getting pushed around and stepped on. At one point, I started crying because I was just overstimulated. Yeah. And I took me a shot too, so I think that was I think that was not helping at all.
It's kind of crazy. I like the experience. I'm so excited. Like, and I'm going to keep saying this. I'm so excited that I met you the other day. I mean, met you there. Yeah. It was literally, I think it was like divine.
It was divine timing.
Like, it was.
And then walking into the room after we first got through the first, the first interviews, I was so nervous. Like, my brain shut off. I didn't know what the fuck I was saying. I was stuttering. I mixed up masters with bachelors. I'm like, I'm getting my masters, or wait, is it bachelors? Or wait, I'm like, I was so confused, literally. And then I walk into the room because he literally just said, okay, I'm gonna have you go right. Mind you, I don't know what the fuck that means. Mm-hmm. So when I walked out the door, I was like, where do I go? And he was like, what did they say? Did you go right or left? And I was like, right. And he was like, yes. And then I walked in that door. I saw her sitting down writing. I was like, yes! Period.
We start going up. I literally got straight to it. I'm like, what? It was when so when I walked in, she was first in line. I was second in line. But like the way that it was, I seen Bree and I think I finished before her. Yeah, like, I did my cheer and Bree was like, I think we've heard enough here. Yeah. I was like,
you're like,
mind you, I was nervous about her the whole time.
Yeah, I
was more nervous about Bree than Kai.
Yeah.
Because she gets down. She does not fucking play.
Literally.
So I was like, wait. So then when I went into the room, I'm like, oh my God, I walked in there and there's nobody in. I'm like,
no, literally. I was also
only a certain amount of seats. So I'm
there was only 10 seats, I think. There was only 10 seats because I didn't even know what was going on. And also, I was so confused because, no, I wasn't confused. I was so like, didn't know what was going on because I'm trying to like say what I need to say to the guy interviewing me. Mm-hmm. And all I hear in the background is, yeah. I was like, can we close the door? I was like, can we close the door, please? I'm like, oh my God, I need to lock in. I was so overstimulated. I was so fucking overstimulated. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to. I'm just SDR, and I'm just like, yeah, hi, my name is Anaya, and I was like, that was so like, that's why I forgot what the fuck was going on.
Wait,
I'm like,
after I did my cheer. I was like, okay, so my name is Princess Lexia. I have NoHarddFeelingsPodcast. She was like, I think you've heard enough here. Like, I think I was overstimulating her. Yeah. And so when I walked in, and then I hear Kai, he's like, okay, come on, next one. I'm like,
no, me being the first person to see Kai, I was like,
you set the tone.
I literally had to like pray and take a deep breath. I was like, he even knew I was nervous. Yeah. He was like, don't be nervous.
He's like, you're the first person. Come on.
And I was like, I scared him because I went up there. I was like, I've been here since Thursday. He was like. And then I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, bye.
I was like, let me sit down. Okay. But yeah, that was like, I'm so happy that I experienced that. And I'm happy to just be in Stream University. Like, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
I have no doubts.
Be in Stream University.
I literally, I have no doubts that what is supposed to be for us will be for us. Exactly.
Yeah. I literally feel the same way too. At first I was kind of like, but when I seen him and he gave me that stay in touch, and then he didn't even put the denial part or embarrass me on his YouTube where I haven't posted.
Yeah. He
didn't put that in.
That's good.
That gives me hope. And I told myself, and even in my interview where I sent the application, like it wasn't even an extravagant video. It was just me put my camera up and I did a video.
Yeah, and that'd be the best one.
That's the best one, exactly. And I told him, I'm like, even if you don't pick me, I really just want you to keep an eye on me.
No, literally.
Like, please pay attention and look at what I'm doing, because I might not be able to have shown you within the past 2 years what I did, but I promise you, and that's why I was so happy when I seen the in-persons. Yeah, I'm way better in person than online. When I do things online, it's more like scripted for me.
Exactly.
If I can sit in front of him and just and
be able to catch their attention just by being in person, that's so much better than online.
And then I was doing the cheer, and then he's like, "Go, Lexi!"
No, he's like, "Go, Lexi!"
He's gonna forever remember that.
Lexi, right?
Like, literally, how could you forget that? Go, Lexi! Bro, everybody was commenting like, "Go, Lexi! Go,
literally."
I feel like I got the chance to show him, like, bro, like, please, you gotta fuck with me, bro. Like, you don't understand. This is not. It's part of me being inconsistent, but it's majority of like, bro, I need your help. Like, I'm here
literally.
For I literally told him
I was like, I want to learn.
I need
like
to
I
learn.
feel like a lot of people are going
for the clout,
or like to make it out, or like, you know what I'm saying. But I've been literally like I've been doing content for so long, and I feel like just actually being in a setting to where everybody's making content. You have nothing else to fucking do except for make content and what is it called? Network and collaborate. Learn and collaborate. And it's like, this is something that I wanted to do. This is something that I want to do for like a full-time job. And it's like just so much, there's like so many, even trying to learn on your own, there's so many different things that people say, like, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should get this algorithm, you should do that. But I feel like Kai has literally led the path for Twitch streamers, not even like it's not a thing anymore, but just for like people like us, to where, especially black people, like he's that nigga. Literally, he literally set the tone. Like, and I would just love to learn from him and the people that are like that are learning from him. Exactly. Yeah. Like, I feel like he's, in my situation, I feel like he's one of the best people to learn from. So I'm just like, let me learn. I'd love to learn.
That's what I said. I feel like I need Stream University more than Stream University need me.
Right. Well, yes, but like no, you.
But no, yeah,
they,
yeah, for sure. They can definitely get something from me. But I feel like as far as like the tech part and like
tech
scenes,
part,
the personality,
and got that down. We just need the in the like, I have good structure, but I just need like 1, 2, 3, 4, and like literally just the most basic thing. Like, you know, when you come up with a video, you need a hook, you need this, you need that. Like, I just give you that.
We need manager.
Yes, we need a
manager. We're looking for a manager. We don't mind being managed by the same person.
Literally, please, like, I'm my own fucking manager, and managing and then creating at the same time. It's so fucking difficult.
That's where I mess up at, and I think that's where I haven't posted in 2 years.
Yeah, it's so difficult because like you get so overstimulated. You're trying to like get other inspirations and stuff, but then you got to make sure it's unique, and then you got to make sure you have all this down, and then you got to make sure you have the personality to back it up. You got to have a character, you got to have this, you got to, like, there's so much that goes into content creating, and it's like, it seems from people that don't know what's going on, it seems so simple, and like we haven't even reached the big dogs.
Like, this is an hour long. Well, we're actually over time, so we're gonna go ahead and finish in a little bit, but this is an hour and some change. I'm going to have to sit and watch this whole thing, chop it and watch it again, and chop it and watch it again.
Like, especially editing your own shit.
Yeah, not complaining. Trust me, not complaining, but this is just what all comes into this. Exactly.
It's like, it's literally a craft.
But I say all that to say, we're going to make it. Let us know anything coming up for COOLITSHAWTY. Give all your social media handles. Tell them whatever you'd like to tell them before we go ahead and close the room.
Exactly. So COOLITSHAWTY on Twitch and Twitch and TikTok, COOLIT Shawty. My Instagram is Abnaya, ABNIYAH. Anything coming up? I'm trying. No, literally Streamer You. I'm trying to collab with Quinn soon. So hopefully that happens. She is literally my inspiration. She's literally like, she don't know, but she keep me going. No shade. Literally love her down. So yeah, Stream University is coming up. I'm going to be having a lot of Twitch streams coming up, and I'm having a lot of new segments on my TikTok coming up. So just stay tuned. It's going to be really fun, and I'm happy to have you guys if you want to join my community.
Yay! Yes! Thank you so much, Nine.
Thank you for having me, Queen.
Twinkle fingers. All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the No Hard Feelings podcast. I hope to see you guys soon. Have a great one.